Hey guys, GalaxicMarine501/JexMorphexia here, and I'm sorry I'm sort of in the middle of frame. I'm where I usually sit. The only problem is the computer is pushed about a little under a foot that way. I decided to get a video out today because I went to Target and I picked up something. Now by the back you can tell that it's a Zord builder. And if you've been following my videos, you know which Zord builder it is. This would be... Oh yeah, by the way, I'll go through this real quick. Generic back, as always. Doesn't even show the Zord that I bought. So I got the Scorpion Creature with Decker. It's not even Zord, technically, but whatever. Nice shot of Decker there. Bears no resemblance to the Decker figure that you get. Or Fuwajuzo, if you like Shinkenger. So anyway, here is the Ghost Decker that you get. He's clear white plastic for some stupid reason. I don't know why. Here's his sword. Was it Murasame? Not Murasame, that's a Gundam. I don't remember what his sword's name was. But yeah, if you really want to, you can peg his hand in upside down. There are gap issues, but it is a posing possibility because all that rotates is his head and his hand with the sword. Does this hand even rotate? Nope, not even. The other hand doesn't even rotate. So this guy officially has 2 points of articulation. That's pretty bad. On a figure of a Power Rangers character to have less articulation than the Gigazord here, that's pretty bad. And now when I say less articulation, I'm counting bonus points, like the Clawzord claws, which they do use in Samurai. So if you remember, they use the Clawzord claws. They attack with those in Gigazord mode. And I just realized my Gigazord has a slump problem. There. Now he should hold together a slight bit better. I hope he does, at least. I know there's something wrong in there. I dropped this guy while he was in Gigazord mode, and I could see some of the joints are sort of popped out, and I'm probably going to reform him afterward because I am going to disassemble him in this video. But I just want to show something off. So here's Decker. Again, he's got what he needs. Absolute minimum paint job. The sword is actually okay, almost. It's not even really picking it up, but it does have the two-toned look that the show has. He's got a full face paint, pretty much. He has the ribs, and the rest of his suit really is white, so he doesn't suffer that much from them not wanting to put paint on him. I think he has bones in the back that should be painted. I'd have to check out a review of Figuart Fuwajuzo in order to really see that. But as we know, Shuki is slow, so yeah. So yeah, next bit that nobody cares about really is this, the origami scorpion creature. So let's actually build it, because I've built this guy before, just with a different head and different tail. So the head and tail piece are new, but the rest of it's pretty old. The rest of it I built back when I got my second Clawzord. And I still have not tried to mod it to the point where I could use the old joint within the small Clawzord to reinvigorate the joint in my actual big Clawzord. That really came out weird, but I don't know. I have not done that yet, so my Clawzord still has a gimpy arm, It can't hold one of its swords up at any good angle. So yeah, I'm just gonna punch all the pieces out. All of them. All of the little pieces. And this guy's actually pretty good. Not too well made. Just like none of these things are really too well made. Especially when there's folding involved. Which is ironic because their Zords are actually folding Zords. And we never got that feature, but America is getting a release of Shinkeno, it seems. So that should be good. I wish they would do all of the Zords over here so we could have a proper Gigazord, but they won't, because, bah. And this Gigazord I actually like a little better, so I can have more Zords in my Gigazord, and have it be a bigger, more crazy, batch, insane combination. Yeah. So, getting a little more. One last piece. There we go. Scorpion creature punched out. Here's the card. We could throw this away. Receptacle again. Yes, proper trash receptacles. Proper trash receptacles are good things. Remember that. Okay. Okay, I'm having a real WTF moment here. I think if I fold this at the right angle, then it'll become the right distance apart to fit in this tab here. Why do I always suck at paper crafts? There. That's that part done. And now he actually gets one piece more than the Clawzord, I think. Because I don't think the Clawzord had a molded tail. Or an extra piece for the tail. But I could be wrong, so don't buy this guy for the little origami. I think that's kind of the most duh thing I've ever said, but whatever. Then again, that would be why you would rebuy the other three. That, or if you really like those samurai figures that they gave and want to have figures with removable helmets. Yeah, I think like there is probably a kid out there who's like, oh my god, removable helmets, oh my god, little paper swords. Must have another set. The main three. And I mean, having an extra set of the main four Zords is not that bad, because that does mean you could have Daitenku and the Gigazord, and having a giant cannon. Having the Crotch Blaster and the Gigazord together is actually pretty cool. The reason I call it the Crotch Blaster is because it, if the oh god, Daikai Shinkeno, I'm just gonna call him that because I don't remember his American name. Samurai Clawzord, I think, maybe? I don't know. Ultimate Samurai combination? What? I don't remember. Uh, if that guy's anything to go by, then yeah, it'll be about crotch level. Because he doesn't gain much height in this mode, so it's not going to be down to his knees or anything. But crotch, but yeah, it'll still be about crotch level, which is terrible for a kid's toy to be firing a bullet that low. You know, I almost feel like sometimes executives feel it's a good idea to add sort of a rude little trick into a toy just to make it infamous. Like they want to have at least one of those per year, uh, just for that reason. Like, I mean, there was no reason for things like the Megatron gimmick in Beast Wars 10th with the cyber key going up his butt. And there was no reason for Black Arachnia to have the removable top thingy. I'm just going off of TJ Omega's inappropriate Transformers. Like, there were no reasons for those, but they did them. So I'm almost thinking the crotch blaster, the height of that blaster, is one of those. Like, they could have made the Octozord's legs a little longer, even though it would have made it not show accurate. They could have done that and had the legs separate in the box. Uh, could have done quite a few different things. Made his legs even shorter would be acceptable too, just so it didn't line up there. But yeah, so here's the Zord. This is the best way I can figure out how to put them together. I don't know if this is correct. I did my other one differently, I think. I think I screwed up my other one, but whatever. And yeah, so he's pretty cool. Now, his paint details are quite scarce, to say the least. But I think they look good because I think the whole purpose of this guy is to be mostly black. And though he has less than the Clawzord, the mini Clawzord, I think that this guy is better. So if you want to get one of the little Clawzords, one of this mold just to get the little clappy gimmick, which is actually quite amusing, I'd go with this guy. Though he has less detail, he does have this going for him, this fully jointed tail. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 joints just in the tail, which makes up for a whopping gimmick in the rest of the toy. And oh wait, he does have opening hands. So I'll give him 4, 9, 13 joints. 13 joints in this toy, which is terrific for a Megazord. For a Zord. For one Zord, even. Now, he doesn't have much paint. But where he does, it sort of is cool. The crimson red on the back looks nice. The eyes are painted very nicely. The head is sculpted perfectly. And those silver fangs just add something to it. And there's this little blotch of gray right at the base of the tail that also adds something to it. I don't know what, but it adds something. Yeah, so this guy, I have sort of an unofficial combination that I've got going here with the mini Clawzord, or as I call him, the Lobster Zord, just to differentiate, mounted to the Shark Zord. And if you mount this guy to the other side of that, crap, these joints are really tight on this guy, on the Shark Zord. If you mount him to the other side, you can then have all of the Zords mounted at once. That also makes this arm so heavy that there is no way he can hold it up. But hey, he is still a very cool toy. You can actually activate the shark head gimmick to give him a little bit of a more pointy arm there. But yeah, this arm in itself weighs quite a bit. This whole thing, I could get a workout. I think this thing is like 10 pounds, maybe 5. I'm not totally sure. Say somewhere from 8 to 10 pounds. Now, this is not this guy's main purpose. The Bullzord combined with one thing. This guy, if you want, you could do this. I'm giving you permission to rip it off in your video. Try to say, yeah, it was Jackson Wolfexia or Galactic Marine 501. Or if you just want Wolfexia. And try to link to me, but if you don't, then I may not see it. But you can use this combination if you'd like. You can definitely use it for display. Just, yeah, you don't have to tell your friends, oh yeah, this guy Wolfexia did this first. But yeah, so let's get this guy separated to the Samurai Megazord. Okay. This big chunk can come right off. Actually, hang on. I can actually just simplify it by pulling him out of his tomb in here. Like so. Pull these off. Yeah, you see why I started in the Gigazord? Because this would have been much harder to go the opposite direction. To build up the Gigazord. I didn't even have to do that if I didn't want to. I just sort of condensed the legs to have them condensed over there. And let's remove this. And let's put this on. Flip out the turtle arm. Actually, no, we don't even need the turtle arm. Let's do the ape arm for this guy. I think that's the one that they tell you to do. I'm not totally sure. And the directions are all the way over there, and I don't want to get them. So, yeah, so the scorpionzord attaches on as a new arm. You can position the stinger in any way you'd like. I like having it pointing forward as if it can fire either venom or lasers. Then you take the head of the scorpion off and put it on his head. I almost feel like getting a second Samurai Megazord and just sort of building it up to make it sort of an evil Megazord. Maybe paint all the colors darker. Like paint the silver gray, leave the black, paint the gold, maybe red, or take out the gold even. Just paint the gold black on the Shiba crest. Paint the red all crimson. The lion's eyes a darker shade of green, or maybe even paint everything black with red eyes. Oh no, maybe stamp out the kanji on each sword, which wouldn't be hard on the legs because they're already done for you. But yeah, I think it would be cool to have an evil version of this guy and have it be sort of like the wolf sword where this guy takes over and pilots the whole Megazord. But yeah, so here he is. Or just to have him be the last Zord. Like maybe Decker's like, you, Serrator, and I'm gonna kick butt for the Power Rangers. Right after he gets Muramasa, not Murasame. Yes, Muramasa, that's the name of the sword. I remembered! Happy face. Yeah. And if you want, in this mode, you can also put the sword in the hand. This is the one thing I can't figure out how to make my Samurai Gigazord hold, is the sword. I sometimes stick it in the folds of the back just to keep it there. I could put it on the leg in the hand of the ape, but that looks stupid. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, let's do the one thing everybody else does, just to get that one out there. you can, in fact, make him a lot more symmetrical, other than the head on this guy, and give him dual claw arms, and you can still activate the claw gimmicks on both, which I think this actually looks like a pretty menacing combo. It's got enough spikes and stingers and stuff to look pretty good. But, yeah. Lobster, I call this the Lobster Scorpionzord, whatever. I don't know. The Samurai Lobster Scorpion combo. Yeah, let's do that. So I'll see you guys at the next review. This has been Galactic Marine 501/Jackson Wolfexia. And I've got a lot of toys to clean up. Yeah. Bye. Yawn. Sorry. Leave a comment if you yawned when I yawned.